They called me a mystery. Every time they locked the gate, I found a way out. They thought I was running away, but I wasn't. I wasn't looking for freedom. I was looking for the one place that still remembered me, the same grave, the same silence. This isn't just a true emotional dog story. It's what happens when love refuses to die. This is a true emotional dog story about a rescue that didn't make sense to anyone except me. They found me wandering near the old cemetery, thin, cold and trembling. My paws were bleeding, my fur full of dirt. When they carried me into the shelter, I didn't resist. I just kept my eyes on the door because I already knew I wouldn't stay. The first night, they fed me, cleaned me, gave me a name I didn't answer to. I waited until the lights went out, then I climbed the fence and ran. Not far, just back to the same place I'd been found, the grave. I lay down beside it, nose pressed to the earth, as if I could still smell the person I lost. When they found me again, they carried me back, saying, "This dog keeps escaping the shelter." They put up higher fences, stronger locks, but it didn't matter. Every time they brought me back, I returned to that grave. The humans thought it was strange, some thought it was sad, but to me, it was home. This dog grief real story isn't about escape. It's about the bond that even death couldn't bury. Do you have a dog that's ever done something that surprised you? Tell us their name and breed in the comments. We love hearing your stories. If you care about emotional dog stories that remind us how deep a dog's love can go, subscribe to Heart and Hound. It's free, and it helps us keep their memories alive. They didn't know I used to live near that cemetery, that SS where she was buried, the only person who ever called me good boy. When she was alive, I followed her everywhere. Every step, every sound, every breath, I knew them all. She smelled like soap and lavender. Her voice was warm, even when she was sad. Then one morning, she didn't get up. I remember lying beside the bed, waiting for her to move. People came, loud people, and carried her away. I followed the van until my legs couldn't keep up. When they lowered her into the ground, I barked, but no one heard me. From that day on, I went there every morning. I didn't know what death meant. I just knew she was under that cold dirt, and I wasn't supposed to leave her alone. People tried to chase me off. Some threw stones, others called me crazy. But I stayed. Days turned to nights, nights to seasons. The grass grew tall around her grave, and my fur grew thin. Then one winter night, when the frost was biting through my skin, someone found me and took me away. The shelter was bright and loud. They said I'd been abandoned. They didn't understand. I wasn't lost. I knew exactly where I belonged. The first night, I waited until the humans left. I pushed against the corner fence until the wire bent. It hurt, but I didn't care. I ran for hours until I smelled the earth, the flowers, the stone. When I reached the grave, I lay down, shivering. The wind was cold, but the ground was warm where she rested. That's how they found me again. They took me back, called me stubborn. The next night, I escaped again. They started calling me Ghost Dog. Every time I came back, I was thinner, weaker. But I didn't care. To them, it was strange. To me, it was loyalty. They didn't know she was the only one who ever saved me. I'd been a street dog before her, scared, angry, wild. She was the first human who didn't hit me. She fed me, bathed me, gave me a bed. I never forgot the day she said, "You're safe now." Those words became my reason to live. And when she was gone, I thought my job was to keep her safe too. One day, a man came to the shelter with a camera. He said he wanted to record a touching animal story about me. I didn't know what that meant. He followed me when I escaped again. He filmed me sitting by the grave, staring at the flowers. When he posted it, people cried. They called it the dog who returned to the same grave. Some said I was proof that dogs understand love better than humans. Others said it was fake, but I didn't care. I wasn't doing it for them. I was doing it for her. The video spread everywhere. People started visiting the cemetery just to see me. Some brought food, others took pictures. I didn't mind, but one day someone else came. Her daughter. She looked just like her. When I saw her, my tail moved for the first time in years. She knelt beside me, crying, whispering my name, the name only her mother used. "You still come here," she said. "All this time." She stroked my fur. "Come with me," she said softly. I hesitated, looking at the grave one more time. The air was still. The flowers swayed as if saying goodbye. I followed her home. The new house smelled faintly of her mother, books, coffee, and rain. I slept by the window that night, watching the stars. It felt strange to be warm again. In the morning, she sat next to me and whispered, "Mom would have loved this." My tail thumped once against the floor. She smiled through her tears. "You don't have to go back anymore. She's at peace." I didn't understand her words, but I felt them. So the next time it rained, I stayed. I didn't dig, I didn't run. I just watched the garden sway in the wind. That's when I realized something. I hadn't been escaping. I'd been trying to find my way home. And now I had. This isn't a shelter dog sad story. It's a rescue dog story with a twist. It's about a bond that even death couldn't break. And maybe, just maybe, it is proof that love doesn't end when life does.